Hello everyone. Welcome to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. I am Sweetie Pinjani. This is System Verilog OP series and today we are going to cover the topic inheritance. Inheritance is one of the very important topic in OPS which is used a lot in System Verilog. Let's deep dive into this topic. We will understand what is inheritance. Inheritance means creating a class using an existing class. We do this by using the keyword extends. Whenever you see the keyword extends, it is called as inheritance. The existing class is called as base class or parent class. The extended class can be called as subclass, child class, derived class. The main purpose of inheritance is reuse. How we will reuse? The child class or the derived class has access to all the base class variables and methods. This is how we reuse. And if you want to make any modifications in your child class, you can do it without touching your base class. It means you will inherit the class variables and methods of your base class. But if it is required that on top of it you want to do some more modifications or you want to override some methods, that is possible. This is how we do reuse. You can take it as a real life example. You have your ancestors. You have inherited certain things from them. That is inheritance. You have your grandfather. Your father is child of your grandfather. Your father has inherited some qualities from your grandfather. And then again you are child of your father. You are inheriting some qualities from your father. This is how we can understand inheritance. Let us understand the flow of inheritance. You have a base class. I have named it as base class. Inside this you will have some class properties. You will have some class methods. Then you have an extended class. Inside this also you will have some class properties. You will have some class methods. The extended class should have access to your base class properties as well as base class methods. Your extended class can access the base class properties and base class methods. Let us understand the declaration. You have a class. I am naming whatever name you want to give, say extended class. Extends your base class. Whatever name of your extended class extends whatever name of your base class. Here you can have the extended class code. You can have some properties and methods in your extended class and that end class. The main keyword is extends, which signifies that it is a inheritance. Now let us understand super keyword. Lot of times you will see this keyword and this is related to inheritance. Let us understand what is this super keyword. The super keyword is used to access the properties or methods present in your parent class. Say you are inside your child class and you want to access some properties or methods from your parent class, or you can call it as base class. You can do it using the super keyword. This super keyword is used when method names are common in parent and child class. Say I have a display method in parent class as well as child class. But in child class handle, I want to call the parent class display method. So I will say super dot display. It means it will call the parent class display method. Super dot new, this is called by default inside the child class. This is a constructor. Whenever you are creating a child class, this super dot new is called by default. This thing you don't need to do. This is inbuilt in system Verilog. Let us understand, you have a extended class which extends your base class. You have a function display variable inside your child class which is extended class, as well as inside your base class. If you want to call the base class display variables method, you can do it by using super dot display variables. This super keyword, it means it refers to the base class, and then you are telling which method to call, super dot display variables. This is how we will use super. Let us also understand multi-level inheritance. This also we use a lot, especially in complicated designs. Here what happens, the child class can also be the parent class of another child. Example, your father is son of your grandfather and you are child of your father. It means your father, who is child of your grandfather, is also a parent of you. This is how multi-level inheritance works. Child class can also be parent of another child. By using multi-level inheritance, you can create a new level of class hierarchy. You can add additional functionalities to the class, especially the child class, without touching the parent class. This helps in reusability. Let us understand the flow. You have a base class, you have base class properties, base class methods. You have extended class 1, you have its properties, you have its method. And then you have a, say this class, later on you say extends base class. If you give extends keyword, then what happens? It will be the child class. So this will have access to your base class properties and also methods. And say the second class you are giving extends, here suppose that this class is extending your class 1. If you say extends class 1, then when you say extends, that's why I am giving dotted line, because this will happen when you use extends keyword. So whenever you say that extended class 2 extends extended class 1, then what happens? Class 2 will start having access to your class 1 properties and class 1 methods. So as soon as you give the extends keyword, this access is active. This is how multi-level inheritance works. Now let us understand this with the help of a coding example. This is the code of inheritance. Let me help you understand it. I have a base class which has two properties, 32-bit address and 64-bit data. Here I have a task display variables which is displaying the address and data value. Then I have the extended class 1 and I will say extends base class. It means this became your extended class. And here you are having another property which is read write. You are assigning it the value 1 and you are displaying variables in which you will display read write. Then you will have extended class 2 and I will say extended class 1. With this what happened now? This class 1 is extending your base class and the extended class 2 is extending your extended class 1. This is multi-level inheritance. And in your extended class 2, you have enable, you are assigning it 1. Again, you have display variables in which you are displaying the enable. We are creating a module test multi inheritance in which you are creating a handle for each and every class. You are creating handle for base class, extended class 1, extended class 2. You are creating an object by calling the constructor new, and then you are calling the display method of each and every class. Take a note that the name of the method is same in all classes: display variables and display variables. Which method will be called? How will you know? It is simple. It will depend on the type of handle. If you are calling b dot display variable, b handle is for base class. It means it will call this base class display method. If you use e1 dot display variables, e1 is handle of extended class 1. It will call the extended class 1 display variables method. If you call e2 dot display variables inside e2. E2, if you see, e2 is the handle for extended class 2. It means this method will be called. Let us run and see what happens. See, first this got called, then this got called, and then this got called. Now, let us see how we use the super keyword. Now, say I am just calling E2's display method, and here inside E2 you will also call super dot display variables. Method you are calling from the base class of extended 2. The base class of extended 2 is extended class 1. Let us run this and see what happens. Here what happened now? You saw the display of extended class 1 first because you called super dot display variables here, and extended class is the super class for extended class 2. It went here, it displayed inside extended class 1, and it displayed the value of reader. And then it, since you called e2 dot display variables, and in that first was super dot display variables, which it called and displayed this, and later on it also executed this particular display, and then you got the value of enable. Here you saw that you are using the functionality of the base class as well as you are adding something to it. It means you are reusing the code and adding some more functionality. We saw inheritance, multi-level inheritance, how to use super keyword, how to know which function is called depending on which handle you use, if the function names are same, function or task name, whatever. And then if you want to call your base class method as well as add something on top of it, that also we can do. We saw all this. Now you have to practice this code by yourself, and stay tuned to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel by Sweetie Pinjani if you want to learn more quality technical content. Thank you.